about how I like that Phoenix, specifically Phoenix, is black in Valorant, and I was glad that they chose one of the black people and characters that they made to be from the UK, because I specifically said that I think that the genre of UK black man is so fun. Like they are like one of my favorite kind of black people. So that is not what I personally think. I don't know if other Americans have been or have not been saying that because I simply haven't been around those people. I don't surround myself with racists. I think that the feud between Americans and British people also is like weirdly inherently white. Because people of color from all nations get along. Oh my god, he's such a bitch. What? I do get by. It's time out here. I have this. We got. I'm so sick and tired of breathing and then immediately dying. Like Cajun food, all the spices are inspired from a lot of African countries and crops grown in Louisiana and local seafood. Cajun is distinctly American. Yes, it is. But then but you wouldn't discredit that and try and say that it was like from a country in Africa and that it was not inherently American because like black people have been here for 400 years despite originating from a different continent. Breathing do be hard. No, it do be so hard. Like because New Orleans has a lot of Haitian and French influence. Yeah, but you would never discredit Louisiana and say that the black people from there aren't really American. I argue that America has some of the most cultural diversity just because of all of the people that are in it and all of the people that are like create new things. And I also, not to toot my own horn, I also love being black so much because I love that like we're the only racial group. Why does she have a fucking Wow, that did nothing. Who died? That was just our Lex, doesn't matter. I can smell the flowers empty now for hours. I'm literally so scared. I don't want to be. We shouldn't focus that. We shouldn't focus that. Her first. Dental hygiene isn't bad here. People just like being extra. I think that because you guys just have publicized healthcare that isn't like privatized and like profited off of by the billions, that Europe just like the UK just has like how do I explain it? If it's not privatized, then people aren't going to just like there's no market to sell to them to want like perfect cosmetics with their teeth. And if the only thing wrong with their teeth is just like, you know, like a cavity or like something like actual dental problems, then the people from the UK will then go get stuff with their teeth. Whereas Americans, we are sold stuff because our late stage capitalism is ass. And because we are constantly sold something, that's why we like go to the dentist for our teeth to look pretty because they want to make billions of dollars off of the American people. So we're like sold dental care rather than it simply being health care. Does that make sense? That's why we think their teeth look bad because they're not worried about their New Orleans. What do you mean say a right challenge? I'm just saying New Orleans. I'm going to kill you. You say New Orleans? Y'all know I'm from Florida. I will never do like a long vowel ever. A long or accentuated vowel just doesn't exist. Saying capitalism is just communist propaganda. Is it? What VOD? Oh, catch me. Some people just like hygiene more than others. What are you talking about? Please, I don't want a Sona. I would like anyone with CC. Certainly is. I was the Jinx. You were the Orin. GG's bestie. Low key, fuck you though. Yeah, you were pissing me off. Huh? Bro, that's arguably worse. I'm gonna dodge this game. Good fucking luck. I'm dodging this game. I'm not playing Tom Kent's Jinx person who counters me, Leona, with a Teemo fucking support. What are you talking about? What are you even doing? What do you mean? I need to up the no cursing. You gonna tell me in New Orleans names and see how I pronounce them? So you can laugh at my accent? I'm confused. In America, you're constantly seeing people with these perfect teeth because they've been bleached and whitened beyond heavens, which is definitely not good for your mouth or teeth at all. Well, I already said this. I already explained why. We are sold things. Like, we are sold beauty and we are sold procedures so that they can make billions off of us because our healthcare is privatized. So if it were government funded, we wouldn't be like all of these procedures wouldn't be sold to us and we would only focus on the health of our teeth and not the appearance of them. Whereas you guys, your healthcare is public and paid for. So you're not taught to want perfect picture teeth. You're taught to want healthy teeth. What song? What do you mean I didn't play your song? What was the song? What were the requests? What do you mean I'm only telling half the story? What was the song you requested? Y'all are pissing me off. Oh my god. You requested Rover by Simba? Oops, I didn't mean to skip that. He's gonna be some bullshit. I don't know what that is. Chopatulas? I don't know what the fuck that is. But appearances make impressions. There's nothing wrong with wanting to look good. I mean, I never said that there was anything inherently wrong with wanting to look good. Well, I'm not fucking stupid, Brennan. I have gone to school and I am in college. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm supposed to not be cussing. Appearances make impressions. Nothing. Yeah, yeah. I didn't say that it was inherently wrong to want to look good, but it is a fact that a lot of our beauty standards are things that are sold to us. I'm sorry. I'm trying. Having unnaturally white teeth and natural teeth makes no difference in the world. Chupatulus? Oh my god. Chupatulus? Here's my thing. Me and the French, we like this, in fact. Almost like chomp? But I would just say chomp. How does what work? Oh, I was talking about, yeah, I feel like a lot of things in beauty related are sold to us. And a lot of our beauty standards work with capitalism. Could ugly be packaged and sold to us as beauty if it was believed to be so? I think that, well, intersectionality is really important when we come to the conversation of like what is pretty and what is ugly, because Eurocentric beauty standards are first and foremost. So, because of Eurocentric beauty standards and white supremacy, there's a specific kind of beauty that is sold to us here in America. And that kind of beauty is also then upped another notch to then be unattainable, so that there's stuff for us to buy. So then we spend money on cosmetic surgeries. So then we spend we spend money for surgeries, for cosmetic surgeries. We spend money on makeup. We spend money on getting our hair a certain way. And yeah, it's a very complex topic. Tube guys used to be ugly, now they're trendy. Well, things do change, and there are trends in beauty, but I think that the root of beauty and the root of like beauty standards will always uphold white supremacy. Like thin will always be in no matter what because of how unattainable it is. You want to bring race into beauty standards? We can talk about that. I'm gonna be honest. I believe that it's a fact that race and beauty standards are intertwined. They will always be intertwined because of how like in America racism works, and race is like a social construct and a system that works within our country to uphold white supremacy. Race will always matter, and I am a firm believer of race always mattering. It's not an American phenomenon. It's not an American phenomenon, but I'm as a person who lives in America, and as America being such like a melting pot of culture and diversity and racial diversity, specifically racial diversity, I think that I can point out America's white supremacist system. There is a white supremacist system in Europe. However, I'm not European, nor am I living in the UK, nor do I live in like Ireland or anything, so I can't commentate on that. Can I go yet? 7 seconds. Do you hate this country? Yes, but let a British person say something about it. Real. Whiter skin is the beauty standard? Yes, but that is due to colonization and that is due to whiteness. So I would say that while it is specifically, I don't think it's a human phenomenon at all. I think it's a direct result of colonization, because if you go to like Africa pre-colonization, I doubt that they thought that white people were prettier than them. I'm sure they had their own beauty standards within them. Whiteness being something that signified beauty was a white ideal that was brought to other countries via colonization. And British and America are both shit. I think that they're both bad, but I think that they're both bad, but I think that you know, we do have to address the elephant in the room as Britain being the grandmom. Like, Britain is our mommy, it's our mother. She's the reason we're like this. She's the originator. England and America. Listen, I'm gonna admit something. I think of all of the UK as one big thing. It's all one thing to me. You're insanely pale. Growing up, you had zero understanding of this concept. Darkened skin was not inherently uglier to me. Oh, okay, I'll respond after ads. You didn't learn about this shit until you were an adult, and that's your experience as a white man. Okay, yeah, I'll answer after ads are over for you. After this game, we're gonna not play League anymore, by the way. Rural America is a flop, but urban America is more slay. Say that again slow, and then after you finish saying that again slow, we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about why you think that. Because that is inherently classist. Yeah, well, I'm gonna play Valorant after this. Um, I'm fine. You're classist, you're a D1 hater? What do you mean by that? Well, here's my thing. To make fun of rural places in America for being quote unquote uneducated or poor or just living on farmland and stuff like that, I feel like it's really just classist, and it's also not really those areas' fault because they're red states, and red states don't vote to fucking help the people. They don't vote for public service programs, and they convince the people who are poor in those areas to still vote red via racism. Because if you can convince the poor people to turn against each other and be mad at each other, then you can get them to vote against their best interest. Your classes, but that's why you said flop and slay, like your own democracy flapping when it's proven to slay. Well, that's valid. I think that it's just a little fucked though. It's crazy because racism is necessary in order to keep those kinds of places like that and underfunded and poor. It's what keeps them thinking that they are above other people and able to vote against their best interest. I'm poor too, don't worry, Weekly. I grew up in poverty. Technically, your family was part of the problem, but they weren't on the problematic side. They were on the victim side. But in the now, you're white. So whether or not, like, you're not American, but you're white. So whatever racial problems you have where you live, you do perpetuate and you do add to the, like, with your inherent racism by being like white. Because I think that unless you are actively not racist and actively like pro change, you are inherently racist as a white person. You have to be actively anti racist to not be racist and to not perpetuate racism. Me dropping my Twitch link while we're talking about it. It's not even just because they're red. Well, it's not just because of that. It's just money and power and lack of checks and balances on a smaller level. You think that that's projection? I don't think that that's projection. Inherent racism. Your family was Italian. Racism have you inherent? I think that you can aid and you can perpetuate racism without actively attempting to by turning a blind eye and being complacent to racism that happens around you. So like I believe that unless you actively go against the system, that since you benefit from it, that you are racist. As far as you can tell, dark skinned people grow up with this inherent racism where they don't like having dark skin. That's colorism. That's different. And now white people are being blamed. Well, yes. That's colorism. So the difference between racism and colorism is a disdain for darker skin tones, and that is because of white supremacy and because of beauty standards, and which I've been told my whole life that being dark is ugly, so then I believe that dark is ugly. However, I should blame the person who told me that being dark is ugly. Does that make sense? Yeah, inherent doesn't mean that you inherited the racism. Racism does not flow through your blood. I'm not saying that racism flows through white people's blood. I'm saying that if you are complacent, then that is like complacency is just as bad as being the racist. You grew up with white people and they would turn your hands and say you're like them. Oh, what system do you benefit from? White supremacy. The system of white supremacy. And from white privilege that comes with white supremacy. This is such a fun little conversation to have. You slaying bees. That is a lie. Most white people don't benefit from being in a white society. Yes, you do. I argue that you do. If you want like concrete examples as to why I believe this, I am more than happy to give. I think that you don't have privilege. I think that there is white privilege that comes. I think that there is a privilege that comes with being white. And I say that again as my experience in life has been growing up a person of color in predominantly white areas. And I argue that not experiencing a disadvantage because of race is then a privilege because you don't actively experience a disadvantage. What you see as normal everyday treatment is what I never see. For example, like, oh my God, this is gonna be hard to talk about because this lane is gonna be hard. We can have like a just chatting stream where I talk about my personal political opinions, but I'm laning right now, so this is gonna be hard. Are people privileged by default? That's how the system was created. Yes. Because I experience violence because of my race, but you are privileged as to not see that violence because of your race. Does that make sense? You don't get a little card that says good job for being white. That's not your privilege. No. You don't get privilege in that sense. You don't get a white people card that says I'm privileged. However, you're not actively disadvantaged because of your race, and because I am, it is a privilege that you are not disadvantaged. Oh my God, okay. Whoop. Oh. I'm gonna die. Ain't no way around it. Oh, I'm so gonna die. Oh, good food. Okay, you think you have a very different definition of privilege? Well, words can have multiple meanings, and the phrase white privilege means what I am talking about. What is capitalism based around? Generational wealth. Which generations get to build that wealth because they were enslaved? Very true. Generational wealth, um, and like historically, black and brown people have been held at a disadvantage. Like college. College in America is a thing that like used to be, you haven't lived as a white person, you don't know what you're talking about. I have not lived as a white person, but I have lived as a black person, and I have witnessed the experiences of the white people around me, and I can see the differences in our experience. And I know what I do experience and what y'all don't experience. The same way that you have not lived in like a body that is of color, but you understand that racism is a thing, and your ability to not experience racism means that you hold something over people of color. I also would like to say that I am not like arguing with anyone in this situation. I'm attempting to have like just a discussion on how we feel. I got your heart in a hand. Exactly. All up in my head. Stuck while play done. Oops. Ugh, indeed, girl. I agree. Fuck me right. You can't talk entirely to your experiences? No, because you didn't experience them. However, you can be aware. And to have a lack of awareness is also violence. That's where that complacency comes in. Do you see what I'm talking about now? To where if you're blind to it, and if you turn a blind eye to it happening, and you just sort of throw your hands up, and what happens, that is violence. And that's where the inherent racism comes through. And where unless you are proactively anti-racist and attempting to unlearn what you have been taught, then you perpetuate the violence. Okay, you're literally racist. Oh my god. This bell cause is really rude. As someone who grew up with flying to business conventions and being around big business owners, you can confidently say what is racism. I got the gist of what you were trying to say. It was just a typo. That they are definitely racist. Yeah, that's what I figured. I want to gank, but it's a nocturne, so he can't help us. If she just runs in, she can dodge him, but she doesn't like dodging. She likes to sit there and get her ass beat. So scared right now, by the way. See, buddy. Oh, I'm gonna miss my cannon. It's whatever. You have a song request? Okay. I wasn't talking to your comment, Joey. I was talking to what Randy had said when they said that they can't talk entirely to my experiences. Oh my god, this is so hard. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. What a bra moment. White man getting to know your Italian ancestors were targeted by the other British people and were getting blown up on unmarked ships. Okay, yeah. So you bring that point up a lot, in which you have Italian heritage, in which your ancestors were, treated unfairly and poorly because they were Italian. I argue that the reason because of that was because at the time Italian people were not considered white. And because they were not considered white, they experienced violence. However, the definition of whiteness as we know it today has expanded in order to fit more white people, or people who we now consider white, to uphold white supremacy, because they need to take up that majority over minorities in majority white nations. Does that make sense? So now that is why people of color look at you crazy when Italians will say that they're not white and that they are Italian. Because to us, you are white because we've been told that you're white, and because now, currently and today, you hold the same privileges as the people who once put violence against you. I'm sick and tired of this shit, like for real. Coffee, talk about and baby blue light. Oh, that's so sad. Nina, bad memory. Okay, I got you. If you learn something new every day, today you learn you're a racist. Unless you are actively anti-racist. You're holding on to the first part of this to be victimized. When the second part of it is important and in fact will change what you don't like being called. Oh my god, why are you here? I don't know what to do. Like, I don't know, girl. I don't know, girl. Baby. Oh, he's still here. I'm coming. Fucking god. Back up. Why is she still there? Leave! Stop fighting and scale. You don't scale without kills. Well, I do, so stay out lane. Did you know you have advantages in as a black woman in America? Ooh, I love this argument. Okay, this is one of my favorite things. So I don't. I don't. So if you try and look at the actual like of what actually happens with the programs that are in place in our country, um, I do not benefit from them. Affirmative action beneficiaries are majority white women. White women benefit the most from affirmative action. Black men do not, black women do not, women of color in any faction do not benefit over our white counterparts of women from affirmative action. The qualify. Oh my god. Thank you so much for the sub. You are so sweet. I'm like, this is such a crazy stream. It's just like me losing lane and fucking dying. And then just like having political debates. Hardest black woman, the. No. Get off it, please. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. One moment. I will continue my thought in just a moment, Randy. Oh, he at least killed her back. I'm sending my race cage system benefit in there, benefit for it, so then unintentionally, but do reap benefits from the system. One moment. Because I'm not hearing. I don't have no mana, girl. I can't. I don't have any mana. I don't have any mana. No mana. Stop it. She can't dodge. My god. Okay. You will say that young black women get screwed the hardest? No, again. um, my favorite I don't think that we should be looking at oppression on a scale of who has it harder than someone else, or like who is worse off and who's worse off, because that's when we get into the oppression Olympics, and that's where I think it's bad. But I do think that I do think that there's like, what's weird? Hello there, this is a weird conversation. I don't think it's weird. I don't think that it's weird. I think that it's good to have these conversations, especially because a lot of my viewers are white. So I think that it's good for us to have like these hard, quote unquote, awkward conversations. Um, and learn from them, because like I'm learning with your point of views, you're learning with my point of views, you're learning why I think the way that I do, I'm learning how you think the way that you do, and I think that it all helps us understand each other better as people. Especially, this is a good conversation to have, especially because it's international, and which, you know, not all of us are American. We get to see more perspectives, and again, get a better understanding of each other. So I think that this is a good conversation to have. I don't think that we should be that we can compare things of like who has what worse and who has what better. But I will say that um the issues that Black women go through are often sort of ignored or discredited, or people don't care about them. And that is sort of because we are disadvantaged on both sides, and which I am both a woman, but I am also a Black woman. So I, you know, experience things from the patriarchy, and I also experience interracial issues. And I experience disadvantages because of both my gender and my race. Being a woman of color is not for the faint of heart, though I do love it. Oh, woo! Okay. My God. I don't even know how I lived there. Have you ever seen a white woman talk about how oppressed she is? I have, and while I don't think that there are any white women currently in the chat, so I don't really want to get to that point because I want to take it to a different point, I will say that the violence that I experience from white women is almost worse. No, not almost. It is worse than white men, because I find that as a Black woman, white women will weaponize their experience from the patriarchy against me and benefit from it. So white women, where they stand within the patriarchy, are able to benefit from it and benefit from the sexism that they experience. And I'm not saying that being seen as docile or weak or as a perma victim is good, because it's all patriarchal, it's all sexism, it's all bad. However, the difference between a white woman being seen as like a someone who is small and meek and feeble and little, or like someone who must be protected, is that then she can weaponize my Blackness as a woman against me. So white women will weaponize their tears, they'll cry in situations in which they really shouldn't, in order to be victimized and be seen as like, you know, a victim, as someone who has done harm. And as a Black woman, I'm stripped of my femininity, meaning that I am never allotted the idea of, oh my God, the idea of femininity or being seen as small or meek, and protection. I am not seen as someone who needs protection. This is a very big thing. I've had multiple instances with the police in which they are upset with me for feeling, and upset with me for being scared, or showing emotions that would be completely inherent or normal for a white woman. When this man tried to break into my home and the cops came to my door, and I was bawling my eyes out, freaking out, having a panic attack, and the cops came to my house, and he saw me crying, and he really was like, hands on his hips, just looking at me like I was crazy. And he was like, "I'm gonna give you some time. What's going on? Why are you crying?" And I'm sure that if it was his white daughter who was 20 years old and living alone and some man tried to break into her apartment, it wouldn't be insane to him to see her crying over that. You're a white woman? No, you're not. What was the exhaust for? I don't know. I thought that she was going to exhaust and root him, but she didn't. I'm sure you've seen the white woman, wealthy woman movie of her talking about how oppressed she is. Yeah, wealthy white woman, period, like to weaponize their position where they are oppressed, but like by the patriarchy and mainly by white men. And what basically happens, that is why they are the biggest beneficiary to affirmative action, because they are still white, so they are still preferred, but they can easily be tokenized due to their womanhood. White women have done a lot of really terrible things to me in my youth and growing up. They are why I am the way that I am. I like to think that I am such a radicalized human because of all of my experiences with white women in my life. But that is not to excuse white men from their violence either. And I know that may sound confusing to some because my boyfriend is white and he is a white man. However, again, like I said, I don't believe all white people to be racist. I believe white people who are not actively anti-racist to be racism because they are complacent in what goes on. Oh, I tried to dodge that. This is just an L. Unless I get a shutdown, L. Oh, I can't go in because he's frontlining it like a good boy. There's a thorn in my side. Mm. Ooh, how sweet. Man, that was a good Sarah charm. Low-key L, let's go next. Question, is PayPal an option for donation? Yes! Oh, wait. I think that my PayPal doxed me. I think PayPal doxes me. So I didn't use PayPal. I used like the other website. But you can always, if you are feeling generous, you can donate to my GoFundMe. I would really appreciate that and that would help. What did you say, Joey? I must have missed something. Men in general get that, to be honest, no matter what race. Oh, wait. Oh, be careful. Be careful what you better say, Joey. Not to take away, you just want to say you feel for you because you get what you feel in terms of feeling like you can't be emotional. No, men are affected by the patriarchy too. Men are affected by the patriarchy. It is something that was created by men. However, it does not benefit them 100% because I will say that men do perpetuate themes of the patriarchy to other men. However, it is harmful. Men are not allotted the complexity and dynamics of being emotional or being like expressing emotions other than holy shit, why is she fat? Wait, no, that's so bad. I needed that so bad. I feel like the only emotions that men are allowed to experience is anger. Thanks. And that's not good because that is why they get so many pent up emotions and kill themselves because all they are allowed to feel is angry or upset. Please give me this. Tell me why I feel this way. Tell me why I feel this way. Oh, I'm going in? Okay. Never mind, I just won't. Tell me why I feel this way. Men can experience the inverse offense of the patriarchy. For example, femininity and emotions are deemed as taboo. Yes, and I do think that men should be allowed to be dynamic individuals with different experiences and different means of expression. I think that men should be feminine. I think that men should allowed to be emotional. Men should be able to cry without like being deemed as anything else. Men should be able to wear dresses and makeup. Men should be able to fucking hug each other. I get so upset when I think of a lot of male friendships because I feel like sometimes I feel like men are not allowed to experience intimacy with unless it is a romantic relationship. But like women are experience intimacy within their friendships all of the time. Not like I don't fuck my friends, but like I hug my friends, I kiss my friends, I cuddle with my friends. Like I am intimate with my friends and I receive physical touch from them and I never felt lonely without being in a romantic relationship because I had my friends. But I feel like very often men can and will feel lonely with while having friendships because they don't have like come on. God. Men will feel lonely in relationships that are friendships despite it being a relationship. Does that make sense? Ooh, get him, get him, get him. Does our Lux have ult? She will in like 2 seconds. You have. Um, because I feel like they what am I talking about? Oh yeah. They won't be in a romantic relationship with like a woman, so then they will be lonely because they are not getting those necessary things like physical touch and intimacy with their friendships. Every time you type a sentence, you say what you're saying. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just so articulate and smart, and my tits are huge. I'm joking, by the way. I don't think that highly of myself. Used to be surrounded by pure toxicity. Yeah, and like it's a big problem with men, I feel. Even as you know you're really close with a lot of yeah, you are friends with your male friends. I joke around with each other, but you know you have each other's backs when it's needed. And more there needs to be more relationships like this between men, I feel. Because like I was talking to my boyfriend about this, where I was like not mad at him, but I was upset that he didn't think of his friends in the same way that he thought of me. Like my boyfriend will think of me and he'll text me and he'll call me and he'll like make efforts to see me and he'll jump over, bend over backwards, break his fucking left leg to get vision for Lux. Get vision for Lux. Okay, no. Bitch is here, we leave. Okay, she wasted ult though. It's good. We may be able to reset, please. Holy shit. Oh, run! You darling. Holy shit, get off me! Oh, this is so oh many experience oh yeah. See, I know what? I'm glad to have difficult discussions with you guys because I think that it's so important that people talk more about just things, because I learned a lot of perspectives, and I learned how people in your positions think, and I'm sure that you guys learned how people in my positions think, or how a lot of us think. I don't speak for every person of color ever. I can only speak for myself and the people who I know agree with me on those terms. There was no oh. Got a turret at least. And it's the end of the world. I just die, and I am done. I just wish that my teammates weren't ass. Oh, I thought I had. So many of the guys aforementioned where you've never had a friend or just thought you were trying to get with them, and it's like, huh? You're just a human. You think you've never had anything like that with sharing a drink or trying food with the same utensils or talking about deep stuff. That was so normal for you because you've always hung out with girls. Break out the Chappelle quote, who was quoting someone else. Break out the Chappelle quote, Randy. And yeah, I feel like that it's such a weirdly taboo thing for guys to just be like intimate with each other. Like and I'm sure that like you being gay makes them assume that every advance that you have that could be in your mind platonic and for friendship, they will assume that you're trying to get with them. So the trans woman, he didn't really understand her, and she responded, "I don't need you to understand. I just need you to believe I'm having a human experience." Yes, beautiful. Because all people really just need is respect and understanding. Like, have faith in our. Oh my god. It's always these two. Oh, I can't believe I have to tell them that. Oh, come on. Can I help? I can't help. He dies. Okay, there's Nasus. I move with him, but I think. Oh, fuck. Okay. Oh, he. Oh. This is just crazy. I think why people have white privilege is not respect and understanding. Oh, what? Wait, 1 second. I missed a lot. I missed a lot. Like, your parents are super chill. You've had girls sleep at your house since you were little, but they didn't teach you anything. So it was just shocking to you that straight guys are just like that. Yeah. I don't really have. I don't think that I've ever really had a straight male friend before. I've only had female friends, and the only men who have been like my friends that like I spent time with, like one-on-one time with, I would say I've only had a gay friend. I've never had any straight male friends. Um, like now you voice yourself, you make such good points, and you will say you haven't done most to be anti-racist in the past. You'll call people out for their shit, especially on social media with snide comments, but you never really attended protests or anything. It was something you could do to help in the future. It sounds like you're being a pick me right now, but yeah. Well, no, I think that it's good to have self-reflection. Here, we'll move to just chatting, and I'll edit the stream info to say just chatting. I think that it's good to have those moments of self-reflection and like be like, what could I do? Or what am I not doing? Or ignore the Taco Bell bag. I'm sorry, I saw the Taco Bell in the bag. I saw the Taco Bell in the bag. Ignore the Taco Bell bag. I went there yesterday. Um, but yeah, I think it's important to have those moments of self-reflection. I think that they're really good. I think that it helps for improvement in the future. And then Randy argues saying white people have white privilege is not respect and understanding, especially if every person you ask about it's not a thing. I do think that it's understanding. I understand that they are inherently racist. And I think that sometimes white people view the word racist as like the worst thing ever to be called and like an insult and like a bad name almost. But it's not like I'm calling you a bad name. I am describing your actions and I am describing the things that you allow. I think that racism is inherent, and because it is inherent, I don't argue that racism as a trait means that you're the worst person alive and should off yourself. I think that I do have understanding of white people. Everyone is privileged and compared to someone else. Are you not a friend at this point? You guys are friends, but I mean like people who I know in person, who I spend time with and hang out with. Because there is that barrier of us being people who know each other via the internet. Mackmore said people are more concerned about being called racist than racist. Yeah, I don't think that being called racist is a really big bad thing. I think that I think it's an adjective. It's a descriptory term. I think that, and the reason why I believe that, again, inherently racist unless actively anti-racist, um, I believe that because there have been white people in my life who are good people. They're nice to me. They're nice to everyone around them. They seem indiscriminately with their actions, where they don't really seem to treat anyone different because of their race. But then there are moments with those very same people where I am made aware of my race, or I am made aware of their ideas of my race, or something bad happens that is racist and nothing from their end is done. Does that make sense? So I've had friends in my life where, you know what? We're going to name names and we're going to name exact experiences. So I went to a predominantly white high school. I was the only black person in my band. And do you know how white people treat racism against white people? Um, we'll get into that really quickly in just a moment. So I went to predominantly white high school and I was the only black person in my band. And I was made aware of that the very day that I joined the band by the entire percussion section saying the N word. Not at me, not in a slur way where they said the ER, but as if it were their lingo or a part of their daily everyday vernacular, or as if it were like in music. That's their argument. It's music. And it made me uncomfortable because I didn't even really say the N-word for a really long time because I went to a predominantly white school. I didn't want it repeated back at me. And here it was being repeated back at me, except I didn't even say it first. If it's white against white, I don't think that white on white racism is a thing, but we'll get into that of white people experiencing racism later. Um, and as my time in band and my time in school continued, I had two friends. I had three friends, but one of them left. I had two friends, Sophie and Star, and Sophie had a boyfriend, and Sophie's boyfriend was racist. Sophie's boyfriend tried to tase me with tasers before. He used to always make it known that he saw my race first, where he would show me a YouTube video, and the YouTube video always had to be about like a black person, like one of those prank in the hood videos, one of those like black people being ghetto or whatever the fuck, and him laughing at it. And he would show it to me because I was black, and that is all that he saw. Or he would like say racist snide remarks, and he also was a Trump supporter. Sophie's racist boyfriend would do racist shit like that all of the time. But Sophie did nothing to stop that racism. Sophie sat and watched the racism, and even over time started to perpetuate it by laughing at those jokes, bouncing off of his with her own, saying shit like I looked like a pig, saying shit behind my back about me being racist, insinuating that I was incapable, insinuating that I was unintelligent, and insinuating that I didn't know what I was like. Like, just like every stereotype in the book, she eventually became someone who perpetuated the racism, and she started out with nothing more than complacency. I argue that they are both racist. And I also argue that my other friend, Star, who was friends with Sophie and friends with Sophie's boyfriend, was also someone who was racist because while she did not directly contribute with jokes, contribute with slurs, contribute with any of the actual racist rhetoric, she was complacent in what happened. She did not tell me what was happening, and she sat by and turned a blind eye. That blind eye was violence because it did nothing to stop the active violence that was going on. So I argue that all three of those people in that situation are racist. Okay, now let me see. So racism against white people. I don't think that I'm not a white person, so I can't speak to white on white racism or if that is a thing. I would argue that whatever you would probably describe as white on white racism, that it would probably boil down to being classism, because that's usually what I hear. I don't think white on white racism is like a thing that's about race. White on white is more likely to be classism. Yeah. When white people enslaved other white people, it was because of their economic status or country or origin or religion, not because of their skin. Yes. So nothing had to do with race. It always had to do with class or nationality or origin of like where they were living. White on white crime doesn't exist because no white person or white demographic has targeted whites. Yeah. White on white crime exists, but not because they're white people. White on white crime exists because white people are the majority in a lot of countries. And like, if you're gonna shoot someone, probably like 6 times out of 10, they're gonna be white. When women get boyfriends and they're really into them, and then they start to adhere to their boyfriend. No, then now you're honing in. Now you're honing in on a piece of the story. The story was meant to represent a bigger picture. If your friend got a new boyfriend who went the other way, she would go the other way too. No, I think that it's a lot bigger. So what I was using was an example, and that example was supposed to mirror what happens in everyday life. Like when I doubt at Thanksgiving dinner if you have racist family members. I believe that you turning a blind eye to the racist rhetoric that your grandparents and your aunts and your uncles spit at the like dinner table, if you do nothing about that, then that's racism on your end because you are turning a blind eye and you're complacent in the violence that is ongoing. We just thought you meant white people couldn't commit crimes. Oh no, Brendan was saying that like white on white crime doesn't exist because people aren't targeted for race. Like people aren't targeted because of their race. It's just like if someone's murderous and gonna go kill someone, it's just more likely that they're gonna be white, and like just because they want to kill someone, not because they're white. But yeah, I think that like I do think that there are some problems with like how people view relationships and the things that they'll let slide for relationships, but the point of it wasn't about the relationship. It was more to represent what goes on in like everyday normal life. Cuz I know that like it's the same thing with homophobia. I would argue that if like a girl got a girl I mean if a girl got a boyfriend and her boyfriend was homophobic, but she wasn't homophobic and she didn't say the F slur or didn't spew rhetoric against gay people, but she allowed her boyfriend to, then she would also be homophobic because she's complacent in the violence. And I think that I think, oh my God, I think that for all kinds of like systems of oppression, like if you say like even like say take two gay men are in a relationship and one of the men hates women, probably like because of trauma or whatever. Like if he hates women and actively perpetuates sexism and is a misogynist, then the other man who was not that directly would also be misogynistic because he would allow it. This is so fun. I love just talking my ass off. Discrimination by association. Yes. I'm sure there's been a white guy kill another white guy for being white and solely that. But if it's ever happened, it's such a small demographic and so situational that you wouldn't be able to say why don't white racism exist. Yeah. Because of what that hypothetical, because it isn't documented, because even a demographic within the statistic. Yeah. I think that, yeah, I don't think anybody believes that white on white crime is a thing. But then we also have to get into how the idea of black on black crime is also racist and weird because black people killing other black people isn't any different than anyone killing someone of the same race. Because if you live in an urban area with majority black and brown people, then the people who you're going to kill are going to be people who look like you if you're around people who look at you. You know what I mean? So I think the idea of black on black crime existing is racist. Because then it is usually used to paint black and brown people as being inherently more violent. Discrimination within the white race against other white people has both statistically and historically been because of the religion and ethnicity, which is not the same thing as race. Yeah. Do I know who Larry Elder is? I don't, but I will Google. We're just chatting, so we're free to dick around and do whatever. Larry Elder. Oops. Who does he do? The Larry Show. Far too great a soul displayed on me. Is he like a... I don't know. Is he like a social commentator? American right-wing political commentator. Yeah. Conservative talk radio host. Elder hosts The Larry Elder Show, based in California. The show began as a local program on Los Angeles radio station KABC in 1993 and ran until 2008, followed by a second run on KABC from 2010 to 2014. He is 70 years old, about to kick the fucking bucket. LA Times calls him the blackface of white supremacy. I think that that is funny. I do think that you can perpetuate white supremacy without being white because it's a system. Would you classify the history of white on white crime? Example, white British killing Italians. Would that be white on white crime because they're white now? Would that be racism because it would be xenophobia? It would be xenophobia because it would be disdain from someone of another nation. I would consider that xenophobia. Egyptians enslaved Egyptians, but it was because they were Egyptian, or it wasn't because they were Egyptian. It was because they were born into families that committed crimes or that were poor. Yeah. British killing Italians is ethnicity versus ethnicity. Yeah, because okay, so we have to back up now because now we have to differentiate and get to our own ideas of what we view race to be. Can I Google Stargazy Pie? Okay. Yeah. So, real quick, Stargazy Pie. Fuck? What the fuck? All right. Thomas Sowell is right wing and debates really well, particularly about black issues. See, my thing is, here's my thing. while I argue sometimes, and I argue most of the time, that the opinions of having multiple opinions of different people is good. We need diversity in our opinions, and we should never just sit in echo chambers. However, I don't like to listen to right-wing rhetoric a lot of the time because I don't want to sit and hear some bullshit, because sometimes it's just bullshit, in my opinion. Cornwallians are basically the Alabama of England. I like fish eyes gazing at the stars in that pie. Real. That's kind of funny, but I don't know anything about Cornwall people. Try Tamasawa. I should try it. I should take the time to hear more opinions because it's good, and we should never sit in echo chambers. However, if he's like a Candace Owens, where it's really just spitting violence and shitty rhetoric, I don't want to hear it, low-key. I feel like there was something that I wanted to talk about that we didn't get to. Oh, I do actually. I want to know your opinions on racism against white people. Like, do you guys believe that white people can experience racism? Cool thing about Europe though is countries be states. Yeah, they're so small. It's so small over there. Like, you could drive for 8 hours and be in the same state in America. But if you drove 8 hours, you could probably get through like 2 different countries. What I need to know about Cornwall people is that they had some good inventions called the Cornish pastry, and they thought they would continue, and they needed to be humbled for real. We experience racism all the time, we just don't care as much. What would you define as the racism, Randy? I actually want to know. I want to know what the racism that you experience is. You white people can experience racism. The definition is discrimination against another race. Susie, save me love. Fun to see. Where the hell is Crescendo? Prejudice, discrimination, or antagonism directed against a person or people on the basis of their membership in a particular racial or ethnic group, typically one that is a minority or marginalized. Now, oppression, no, they can experience oppressive racism. So my thing is, there's no different kinds of racism. It's all just racism. Oh, sorry, I had to permit it. You should have been called white trash by some Hispanic dude, and it wasn't exactly like the scene from the Boondocks where the white guy's like, "Oh wait, I'm white," and walks away. So I would argue. So here's my thing with racism is, because there are no different kinds of it, all umbrellas of it are racism, it should be considered racism. I don't think that racism can be. I think that white people can be bullied, because I think that anyone can be bullied, but I don't think that they can experience racism because there is no socioeconomic effect on what has been said to you if you're a white. Does that make sense? So, if I say that white people cannot season their food, it does not impact a white man or woman's ability to become a chef. You white people don't then cook a meal and then present it at a restaurant and then have someone turn that meal away because white people can't season food. You see, my statement has no effect on the real world experience for a white person. I can say that white people can't dance, and it will not affect a white person's ability to get into Juilliard, because the Juilliard person isn't going to look on the paper and see that the applicant is white and go, white people can't dance, and dismiss them. Does that make sense? You don't think racial slurs affect you, to be fair? Nothing will anger you, but if POC kills a white person because they're white, is that not racism? I'm sure that if this hypothetical of color person went on a murderous rampage because they hated white people, then I think that yes, that would be racism, but on a large scale, that doesn't exist. So there's a guy, Scott Adams, Scott. Don't make fun of how I said Adams. There's a guy, Scott Adams, who talked about not being able to get promoted on several occasions because he was a white man, and he was told that reason directly. Do we know? I actually do want more on that Scott Adams situation. Was it like, was he in a situation in which the people in power were of color and the people of power, like, was he a minority? Hi, Crescendo. We are talking about racism and we're just having a healthy, uncomfortable discussion because hard discussions are good. Not statistically and not in majority, which the racism is based about, real. People in power were white men. So, was it because of a diversity quota? Because if it was like a diversity quota, it was. Okay, so diversity quotas are harmful to everyone. Everyone. When I talk about ads, okay, I'll wait a second. I'll wait a second. Brandon, that is a situational person. A majority of the species is represented. I will actually look at this individual case and think of it because discrimination against another race. What racism? No. I'm actually excited to hear what Crescendo's opinion is going to be on all of this. So, I like saying this. Diversity quotas are harmful to both of color people and white people, both marginalized people and white people. Diversity quotas make it so that obviously, like in that specific situation, that man Scott could not be promoted because they needed a person of color. However, it also disadvantages people of color because our race is already something that is seen first. It's already something that is seen first. So if someone is doing applications and they have already hired X amount of black or brown people and I go in for the interview, they're going to be like, we already have enough black people before they even look at my application. So diversity quotas sound like white solutions for racial problems that don't help minorities or white people at all. So I argue then that it's not racism because it affects everyone. Race was created as a construct to keep marginalized groups marginalized and continuously reap the benefits from the system itself, a system of majority and minority. So by definition, the majority cannot experience the negatives the minorities face because they are not minorities. That I agree with that, but I do understand why people care about the individual cases. Even though Scott Adams, he didn't report it, he just quit and went to the next job. See, that's the thing. That's where I argue that that's why white people can't experience racism, because he was able to just get up and move. He was able to just get up and go somewhere else and experience better things elsewhere. The discrimination that he faced was circumstantial and minute, and it was easily fixed with him just moving, with him just going elsewhere. However, with racism, I can't take off my race. It follows me everywhere. And if racism is a construct that is used to oppress minorities and I am a minority, there is no way where I can go. He went to the same thing happened. I doubt that part though. The same exact thing happened. See, now it's Scott. I don't know him and I don't know the story, so it could be very well 100% that thing. But now that hearing that it happened 2 times in a row sounds like a fabricated story to push a narrative. What would discrimination against a white person be called? Prejudice or bullying. It happened a 3rd time where he was told directly, then became the creator of Dilbert. See, I don't know about that. Like, I already don't like diversity quotas for a reason. That I already explained. But I don't believe that 3 times 3 separate places, 3 different groups of management said, we don't need any more white people, we need people of color, we're not hiring you. Prejudice is judging before getting to know someone. That's very different. But if you are doing it based off of someone being white, then that is before getting to know them, then that's having a prejudice against them for their whiteness. Prejudice is, that's not discriminating, that's making a judgment. Discrimination can be in the forms of judgments, though. You know what I mean? Because not all discrimination is like active violence. And I argue that there is no to very few cases of white people experiencing active violence due to their whiteness and not due to something that came before him. But then it's racism. I think that it is prejudice or being bullied. Like, I don't think that me saying, like, if I said white people can't dance or white people can't season their food, I think I'm being mean. I don't think that I'm being racially discriminatory. And I would argue that if you said something stereotypical about black people, that it would be racism because those stereotypes are based in something that is used to, like, affirm violence. There is a lot of nuance. Like, so say someone believes that someone with a black sounding name is unintelligent because of stereotypes of black people being ghetto. Then the real world effect to Shaniqua jokes are people looking at job applications and seeing the name Alex compared to the name Shaniqua and inherently choosing the Alex first because of the negative effect that those stereotypes and mean words have. Whereas if I make fun of an Ashley being named Ashley, she would not get discriminated against in that same situation. This is why dances white shifts. Yeah, but I'm saying, but my argument is, I put those two things in the same situation because what cultures do white people not being able to dance have? Yes, that's very true. They're just examples because I'm saying, you know, Shaniqua jokes are a thing, but also not seasoning food jokes are a thing. Except I believe that one of those jokes is racist and another one of those jokes is just bullying. And there's nuance to why I believe those. How are you, by the way, Chantel? I was playing League and this conversation started, and it was like a good conversation where we were like all actually going back and forth and like having healthy discussions. So I was like, let's just go to just chatting and like sit and talk about this. You have a question that comes with a story? Yeah, go for it. This is like open discussion. Anyone can say anything. Targeting the names of POC, their hair types, etc. Those are all jokes made that have statistical and historical effects. Exactly. There's real world consequences to the jokes that are made about POC, but nothing really happens to white people when those jokes are made. Except, you know, a little giggle, a little hee hee ha ha. Alright. Oh, let me. Oh, wait, what? Okay, wait. No! How do I? Okay, 1 second. Well, he said the word porch monkey, and that is one of my automatic banned words. because it's a slur, and that should have been censored. But real quick, let me unban him. Real quickly, 1 second. Real quickly. 1 second, 1 second. Oh my god. Where the fuck is my ban? Where the F word? Where the fuck? Where's my banned list? 1 second, guys. I need to unban them very quickly. Where is the channel activity? 1 second! Oh, you're unbanned? Okay, Slay, you're unbanned. That's how you go unbanned. Okay, Slay. That was... Whoop. Okay, you're gonna have to re-say what you said. Twitch didn't like you saying that because it's a slur. There's a news clip of a young white Democrat debating an older black Republican. The younger Democrat called the older Republican a porch monkey, which is a slur. Yeah, so I don't think that the distinction lines of like red and blue or Democrat and Republican. I think that like white liberals are racist almost all of the time. I don't think that political affiliation makes you racist or not racist. You can make whatever definition of a word to fit your scenario if you want to. The reality is black and brown folks have experienced racism, prejudice, and discrimination on all levels. Micro, macro, systemic, and personal. While white folks can be discriminated against, again, it will never amount to the amount of ingrained damages caused historically. So many things are a direct result of years of oppression that we, as a Maseru, I'm stupid, as all Americans, and have never tried to undo. Yes, and I agree completely. I think that we can nitpick what words mean and what words we want them to mean all we want, and I think that the word racism is a one that ruffles feathers a lot because it changes, and I think that language changing is so important. Language changes over years, and we have to be accommodating to that, because if we constantly stick to definitions and stick to the books, then we never allow for progression to happen. What the younger guy said was racist. You don't think a young black Democrat is going to be racist? Well, he might be racist, but you doubt he's racist against black people. Yeah, the Democrat saying a slur is racist, even though he's a Democrat. White liberals are some of the most racist people I've ever met. White liberals, look at the way that white liberals treat Candace Owens, who is a black woman who is a conservative and holds a lot of homophobic beliefs and inherently anti-black beliefs, and they will be calling her slurs and shit just because they don't like her beliefs. And it's like, just because you don't like what she says doesn't mean that you can say slurs. If you contort or search hard enough for a situational case or hypothetical, then of course your definition will make sense. But that's not how definitions are made. You can call a fork a spoon, but it's not a spoon. Valid. But if it has to be linked to historical events to be deemed racism, I believe that if it doesn't have to be necessarily historical, but I think that because the historical events are there, that's what makes it racism or not racism. Do you believe people can do things that are racist without being racist? No, because I believe that internal and unchecked racism exists. I think that perpetuating racism makes you racist unless you do something to change or fix it. Again, white people are inherently racist without... Would you assume the young black Democrat is racist? I wouldn't assume racial things without being shown otherwise. I only assume that in white people unless they show themselves that they're actively anti-racist because of the system of oppression that is in place. But if it comes to any other racial group, I wouldn't assume either or, because there is like, he called the older guy a racial slur. Well, if he called him a racial slur, then yes, that was racist. May not be the person's intention if they just don't know. That's why you have to be open to listening to people's perspective. That's valid. You can do things and not be aware. Like if you smell cultural food and have no clue it's food, and you're like, ew, what's that smell? You've never smelled it before. You aren't racist for going against that culture because you didn't know. I disagree in the fact where I think that it is inherently racist, but that is again because I don't believe the word racist to be a word that is like the biggest, meanest thing that you can call anyone ever. I think that it is an adjective. I think that it's a descriptory term. It was racist, so that doesn't make him racist. Yeah. It was fucked up and bad. You saying like they didn't even know it was food. I mean, I guess maybe, but again, we're getting into nitpicky situations because when I think of that, that's because you live with that. I yeah, I when I think something, I try and think of it as blanket statement and across the board. If you change your beliefs up situationally, then they aren't really your beliefs. Um, right back to the nuances. Yeah, because when I think beans on toast, by the way, real. Um, so when I think of that situation that you talked about, Brennan, with the food, I think about the brown girl sitting next to me at lunch in elementary school who where white people around her would make fun of the food that she was eating because they didn't understand it. And I think that those kids were being racist. Even though they're children, even though they don't understand what racism is, it's they're perpetuating what they've learned. They're perpetuating those inherent racisms within them onto that girl for her cultural difference of food. This is a difference in definitions because you don't inherently believe that the guy is racist against other black people. You think he was angry and his anger presented itself as racism. I think that you can be a black person who is anti-black and perpetuates racism against black people. I think that Candace Owens is a racist black woman because she perpetuates racism against other black people. Or I think that if me as a black person, I could be racist to other people of color because if I said something that was discriminatory towards like East Asian people, South Asian people, Hispanic people, I think that that would be racist. If you show up as a white person and start acting ghetto, you're going to assume you're trying to fit in or seem cool with your type of people. Exactly. Internalized racism very real. Yes, internalized racism exists and it is racism. This legit all started. You fully just realized that this whole thing because you couldn't call beans on toast beans and toast. Real. I love that. That's just what you're saying. It's just been a hypothetical. If you aren't aware, it might have been racist, but not realizing you fucked up only perpetuates racism. And learning about it and correcting your actions will be anti-racist. Yeah, if you learn about it and change, then you're not a racist person. The food thing you mentioned was nuanced and hypothetical. Literally all connected to the root, no matter how you spin it. That's very true. Like all ways that it is perpetuated comes down to like the originators and how it all first started and racism and the system of oppression that it is. This is such I love having conversations like this. Sometimes I wish that I was eloquent enough to be a political commentator, but I don't think that I am. I think that I know what I'm talking about, but I don't think that I don't think I got it. Like I'm not fucking Hasanabi. The word nuance and nuance just getting thrown around all willy-nilly. You can't say you use that word often. You know, I don't know what to tell you, Joey. I be saying nuance all the time. You genuinely started to oh my god, you started genuinely debating in your head your freshman year. Oh my god, real. It's depressing. I did debate for a tiny little bit. But like I didn't continue. My school was underfunded. You do public speaking, Chantel? You are very eloquent, bae. Very well spoken. I can only hope to imagine that I get my points across as well. Bruh. Oh my god, slay! Okay, Chantel. Playful. You just started getting heated, but it's only when you feel like multiple people are against you. If it's one-on-one, you can cope. Then that's understandable. I think emotions should be something that should be allowed in debates, especially when it is debates that are around people, because people experience things, people are alive and aware, and there's consequences to the things that we say. And so I think that people being offended and then being being reactive to the offense, I think that's fine. I think that's normal. When people start grouping you, it gets frustrated. Yeah, and it's understandable. Using nuance every chance you get, conversations can work if the other party is willing to listen. Yes, that is very true. Because I also don't get mad when, like, if some people are being very combative and unwilling to listen to the other side or have a back and forth discussion about it, I understand why people just start throwing insults back and forth. Because if you're not going to listen to what I have to say, then fuck you. Something that a lot of people don't realize too, like white savior type beat and like white liberal social SSW? What does SSW stand for? I thought social justice warrior, but it's like Southern people are real. They'll go down a white person from the South throat because they think they're using AAVE because they're white from Seattle. Yes, I do think that white liberals overstep a lot. I do think so. Sometimes, oh, you meant social justice. Okay, yeah. I think that the best thing that an ally can do, especially that a white ally can do, is shut the hell up and let people of color speak, and to listen when people of color speak. It's that way. What a song. It's that way. Michelle, you are a monster from hell. Okay. What a song. Used to be friends with a couple of people, and basically every time you got into a debate, you were fully just like standing on your own, and you feel like it was because they knew it would get a reaction out of you, because you would either get so angry you would have literal tears, or you would lash out. See, yeah. I'm really sorry about that, Joey. I feel like sometimes people will argue to do shit like that a lot, and it's like a way of bullying that goes unrecognized and unchecked. A lot of people here have an AAVE in the South because there's a lot of black population in the South, and it's a huge part of the culture. Yeah, I think that dialect differs, like, between where we draw the lines on the grid. I think, like, there's different versions of AAVE too. Because if I go to Baltimore, Maryland, and I listen to the black people there, and then I go listen to some bitches in Georgia, they're gonna both be, like, black people in Georgia, they're both gonna use AAVE, but it's going to be very different. Even within a state. You ever hear a bitch from the Bronx talk to someone who's like from any other place in New York and they're both black? Very different sounding black people. There's this girl from NOLA and her parents are deaf, and people used to get on her case because she was faking a black accent, but she learned English from her neighbors. That's really cute. That's really cute. But it's sad that people got on her. It was definitely manipulative behavior. They knew they could get you angry, and then you'd be the one feeling guilty because you lash out at them. And it was like that for years. Yeah, those are definitely just people like antagonizing you just because they enjoy watching the effects of you being antagonized. If people from New Orleans sound like people from NYC, do they? I always assumed that people say that you sound like you're from New York City. Are they perhaps people who don't go to New York? I've never been to New York, but like, I know a lot of people from there. Are they like, there's something called the yacht dialect. Hmm. Maybe it is similar. I don't see that. When I heard you, I didn't think that you sounded like a New Yorker. Well, it's because you say coffee and dog and where you at. It's common in Brooklyn. Oh. I mean, I say that shit. And I'm not from either. But obviously there's going to be overlaps. I'm sure there's overlaps of almost everything. That goes, you sound country? A little bit. I will be honest. You do sound a little country sometimes. You're also used to being putting on a front online. Like if you're talking to someone from here, you sound really fucking different. Ah. But that's understandable. Like speaking differently depending on who you're around and code switching is very understandable. I code switch all the time. I find that if I am in front of a white audience, I need to perform and I need to not perpetuate a stereotype. So I will attempt to speak as well as possible so that there can't be that kind of like thing that is used against me. But if I'm around other people of color, I speak however I want and how freely I feel. Everyone says you sound English, can't understand why. Are you from England? Ain't you a European? When England isn't even part of Europe anymore? It's not? See, that's my thing. I don't think that I know enough about the UK or the surrounding countries of it. Ain't Europe like a whole fucking continent though? What do you mean it's not a part of Europe? Best of your hair such a slay. Oh my god, hi Apple. You're so sweet. You're so sweet, babe. You left the EO? The EU? Okay, let me play some fucking Valorant. The convo is sort of ended, so let's go to some Val. Let's end this shit and let's play a different game. Should I play Plants vs Zombies? No. I'll play that maybe later. The code switch a lot because all of your parents' friends, when you go to the store, you have to be professional and make good impressions. When you went to public school, half your friends were black and half your tennis, so you're half black and half white. So it's very like mixed. That's yeah. And that's I think a very normal and okay thing. I'm gonna play another ranked because they're fun. I like the little rush of it, and I don't care enough about it. Oh, did the game get changed, by the way? Did I see the meme? Okay, I am playing Valorant. Please. Rowena insta-lock. We have a Fade and a Phoenix. Wish we had heals, but it's whatever. You have a formal accent when you're talking to old people, and then when you're around friends, you sound like a roadman. What's a roadman? But you speak very improperly. That's again very valid. Oh, I didn't lock in. Oh, let me ask. Do we have comms? Do we have comms? No one answered me. You take the same thing everywhere. You just cuss more with your best friend. Also, there was a public school where you had a larger black population than white private, but the private high school, dude, you felt so weird. They were so out of touch, and when you would see them or be around them, be at parties, it just felt so stiff, and they were so judgy. A lot of the white people who I have been around in my life were really judgy and mean, but that was also just, my experience. I also did live in like areas where Rowena, can I have Spike? I also just lived in a lot of areas. Thank you. Has anybody smell my toes 33? I just lived in like an area that was like richer. So, you know, I feel like all rich people are going to be that kind of uptight. You also talk more formally when speaking to Americans because your accent is really thick and you speak really fast. So you have to slow down and speak quiet and speak formal. Are we getting on site? This one. Oh, damn. Try and play for time. Good job. Beautiful. Thank you. I have to enunciate more online because you know you wouldn't be understood. That's valid. We don't say this, that, they is they, so sentences really easily become words. Yeah, and like I get that. I definitely feel like I don't know. I like to think that I talk like myself when I stream, but I'm sure that I probably speak a little differently. I try and be nicer because I also don't want to be viewed as like so I have a thing. Sorry. I have a thing with my femininity because I am a black woman. And so I am very scared of being perceived as like masculine or boyish. And so I know that I definitely probably speak nicer and a little higher. Oh, I'm sorry. I I literally aimed next to her. That was so bad. Oh, I'll have alt soon. Let's try B real quick. Up, oh, for me. People from here, oh yeah. Also, slang here is really weird because a lot of French words are French fluent. I don't think that's weird necessarily. I just think that it's like different. Like again, you said it just has French influence, but that's just because like there are Black Creole people. Oh my god, he flashed me. Damn. If only that bitch ain't flash me. Boys and tear. That was messy as shit. Betsy needs to pick that up. Oh wait, did you do a song request? Nice try. Something that helps with that is going in deathmatch and literally not shooting back until you physically see the cross on the head. That's so valid. I should probably try deathmatch. Annoying. I'm gonna try and ult this game. I feel like I'm gonna get some kills this game. Please stop. Okay. That means she's mid. Okay. No. I'm sorry, I got scared. Is it okay? He's mad at me. I don't think he would have got that. I'm gonna be honest. Anyway. Game sounds muted. Ah, I see. Hopefully you guys can hear things now. Ooh. Mm, 104 neon. Good job. It's still off? Not till I get ult. I need 3 more points. I know for sure I'm stealing people's ult points, but I don't give a fuck. 1 second. That's really weird how it's not. She's pissed. She's up top. Oh. There we go. I think I'm getting better. Is that 2? I'm second frag. I'm slaying. I'm sorry that the game is still muted. Hey, Cypher. Hey, Cypher.
You next
time. Oh my god, my desktop sound is muted. Okay. That's why.
I'll find you. You're out. Reloading. Enemy A.
Got my way.
Reload. Blind with fear.
I literally can't see.
Reloading.
Oh, that's our ult.
Watch out, she has a node in.
Well divided. Multiple enemies. Reload. Pulling them in. Spike down A. One enemy remaining. Last player
Nice.
standing.
Good job.
Stuff, Cypher.
Oh my god. Past couple streams, teammates wouldn't play. Yeah, damn. I think that my desktop was just muted the entire time.
I can buy you right now.
I'm so sorry. That's annoying. I
request.
didn't even realize. I guess my league games have been muted too.
Reyna, let me buy you.
Take everything.
Yeah, it's a bit late for that.
Oops.
Blasting them. Reload. Bring them down.
This skin is cool.
Bring them down. Come on, let's go. Pulling them in.
Sorry, bro.
We'll catch
On that side.
I killed them.
Shot that was slayful. Where is she?
The hunt begins.
We can maybe rotate.
Yeah, let's rotate.
Going up.
You got a full rotate. I got enough time to shift left.
Thirty seconds left.
I'm gonna play from yellow, by the way. Actually,
Don't tell
I
me.
know what to play from.
Spike planted. Last player
One's on
standing.
site, 80 on neon.
One enemy remaining.
Oh damn.
Thank you. Hi, Shy.
Nice try.
That's my bad.
We had enough time to shift rock. I'm sorry.
Again, their fear is a trap, and the trap.
I just rushed it because I
Yo,
was
Reyna,
like,
let me buy you.
Need a drop.
Thank you.
I'll try better. I'll be better next time.
You want my skin or no?
So maybe I'll do the right.
No problem.
I'll hard the maids and maybe I'll do the right way. I don't know. I try. I do have ults. If we want to try B, we can do it.
I'll find you.
Okay.
No, you don't.
Enemy B. Night, night. Bring them down.
That's done.
Reloading.
120 on neon. Please get in.
20 on the neon.
One enemy
Damn.
remaining.
Phoenix, inner, Phoenix is behind inner.
Obscuring vision.
Probably great.
Reloading. Spike planted.
You got this right now. Ooh, NT.
Reyna does not have.
Take hold.
He's healing.
Joke's over.
Oh, oh.
You're dead.
Last player standing.
Don't peek, don't peek.
Reloading.
Okay.
Did
He ulted behind
159.
yellow. Don't peek, don't peek, don't peek. NT. He don't have enough
Oh my god,
time.
he's stupid.
Oh my.
slay.
I don't
Got
get why
my-
he did that.
Keep fighting. Rest is overrated.
I'm uninstalling after this.
I like this Garena.
Real.
I like the kill effect. Like the kill banner. It's pretty cool.
You made sure to do the right play because y'all had a free plant. If y'all out knife spring, I wouldn't have thought. It's okay. Stick to your gut. Don't listen to their comments. Okay, I'll try not to. I'll try not to.
Bring
But I
them
don't think
down.
that my intuition is any better than theirs.
They probably thought we were going to.
Where are you?
Yeah, I don't see anybody on site. So was
Well
mid.
divided.
Bring them down.
You're not.
Okay.
We'll catch them.
Spike planted. Many enemies say.
Heads up.
Oh, she was above. I saw her on the map, and I was like, where? And so I just smoked. But I should have been moving.
Enemy remaining.
I wasn't moving
Come
enough.
on, let's go.
I'll find you.
Watch your eyes.
Oh damn, my aim sucks.
Real.
Sorry.
You okay?
He's over here.
Careful now.
I'm sorry, that was very funny.
I call you Chale because it means you're my friend. But maybe I should call you Kwasia because you fool.
I am a fool. I'm
A or
bad.
B?
Let's do A.
Okay.
I've only used my ult on A, but like I don't like I just don't like B.
I'll find you.
Ain't nobody over there?
Bring
Behind.
them down.
Behind.
There's three flank by the way right now. I got one with my phone. Another one.
Spike planted.
Oh, damn.
One enemy remaining.
That's definitely.
A
Nice.
fucking
That's
bitch.
nice,
I
guys.
hit her how many times? I'm just bad with my aim. What's the point in ranked and learning?
Last
You always have
round
to
before
trust.
the switch.
Don't be
Oh,
cheap.
really?
Spend it all before it's gone.
Oh, I need an
Maybe.
orb and a kill. Let's
No, let's switch it up and go B this time.
Yeah, let's go B.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to rob whoever of one's orb because I'm like right by getting my ult.
Let me show
That's
you how
fine,
to
man.
box
Yeah, it's
something.
fine. You can have it. I used mine last round.
Bring them down.
Here, I'll cover you for the orb.
Where are you? Bring them
Concealment.
down.
Spike planted.
I'll watch flank.
Someone is B.
On me, one on.
Blocking
gonna smoke
vision.
him.
I'm pissed.
Last player standing.
Neon with ult behind.
Oh, wish me
Oh,
luck.
Embarrassing.
nice try,
Oh, I
nice
thought there
try.
was three. I thought there was three, not four. Dang.
You have to outperform the rank you want, even if you really run to pick a silver. Yeah,
Switching sides.
Make
That's
them
valid.
fear your weapon. I'll use a gun.
Okay, well,
Whichever.
hopefully they don't have a comeback because I'm a terrible
Maybe 3 people
defender.
on A and 2 people on B. Is that good or no?
I can go B. I can cover ground with my abilities.
Okay.
Oh, okay, me. How old is this kid, by the way?
Rowena, do you mind coming over here with us? Or you can go B if you want.
Sorry, I'm like getting the cold chills. 13. Phoenix, how old are you?
How old do I sound?
I don't know, like 16?
Oh, eternity
16,
blesses
really?
us.
Yeah, I don't know how old kids are.
I'm only 10.
Well, there you go. I think that all people sound the same. I think anyone under the age of like
I
17
just got
sounds
into
the same.
video games because of my brother. I used to play a lot of Xbox and PlayStation.
I
when
believe
was,
he's
like,
10.
3.
Spike down
He
A.
could be a big
He, like,
ass
Black
10-year-old,
Ops
like one
and
with
Call of
like a
Duty
low
stuff like that.
voice. Sometimes
now I have
kids
my
are
own PC, so-
huge. Are you tall? Are you like one of those big kids? I know some of them be shooting up like string beams. Like everyone's just confused.
like-
I don't know how old you are.
I'm almost 6 foot.
Yeah, I knew. He's just one of those like big kids that are like
I'll
little,
push him. Just
overgrown
straight out.
babies.
Someone is A.
One enemy remaining.
Nice stuff.
Close
Good
enough,
stuff.
This-
Do I sound like a tall kid?
Can't see them yet.
Well, I just assumed that if you sounded like that you had to be one of those overgrown children.
Oh, like tall or small?
Like like just abnormally large.
Oh, I'm almost 6 foot, and I'm turning 11 October.
He's lying
5th.
through his teeth. I'm just maybe. He could be just lying. He could just be lying.
Wait,
I'm on my.
did I just hear you're turning 11 October 5th?
Mhm.
And you're 6 foot tall. Wow.
Mhm. Almost.
Some kids
almost.
be no. I don't know what it is with these goddamn Zoomers. They be like shooting up like string beans. They're huge. Coming.
Last player standing.
I didn't know they were already on it. You got this, or you can save if you want. It's up to you.
Spike planted.
Put target as star.
You got this though.
Blocking vision. Enemy
Nice. Get you.
Oh my god.
Nice. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize there was 2.
You're okay.
Now remember, wipe the
Damn.
plates
How old
from
are
your
you,
guns.
Asha?
It's just good
I'm
crime
20 years
scene
old.
etiquette.
Oh.
I am 20.
Damn.
I'm a grown woman. His name is Smelly 33. You
Did I
think he
really
for
sound
real?
like I'm 16? Because, like, to me, I sound like I'm like 8, bruh.
I think that
Woo! Let's start.
your 23 boomer age can't
You-
have a
You
effect
sound
for you.
like you're older than 11, for sure.
You definitely do sound like you're older than 11.
I can force my voice, but I
Enemy
choose not to.
Usually 11-year-olds are in like the squeaker range.
I know, right? That is like so true.
Oh, watch out.
How old do I sound?
Enemy attack.
Probably,
Probably 18
I'd give
plus.
you like 19, 20.
Spike down. Attacker spawn.
Yeah, probably not 19 or 20.
Turn 23.
One enemy remaining.
Nice.
I turned
Sorry, guys.
23 in November, so.
Nice stuff, Asha.
Settled.
Good job, guys.
Damn, I wish
I had
could
him in the
revive
bag
him.
too. I
Find
freaking
the
whiffed my
weakness.
shot.
You're okay? How old did you say you were? I was focused, I'm sorry.
I'll be turning 23.
You want
Valid.
the stinger, Fade?
The Stinger? He's just a Val
Sure, I'll
player.
take the
He hasn't
Stinger.
hit puberty, that's why. Yeah.
Stay focused.
He's 17? I don't even know how old these kids are. I think guys. I just sounded 6 months old.
Thank
for a
you.
second.
They're going B.
Where are you?
Spike planted. Reloading.
Sorry.
B. Bring them down.
I hit like 3 different people.
Last player standing. One enemy
Oh,
remaining.
if you had picked that, that would have been sick.
We got this right now. Nice.
Nice try.
Nice shot.
Oh, nice try, nice try.
Damn.
I'll outshine all their radiance.
Damn.
Hold up. I'm gonna force my voice and tell me how old you think I would.
No, I think that he is young.
YOLO.
You didn't sound any different. Love you though.
Damn.
Yeah, did not sound any different whatsoever. Hey, Rowena, you want me to buy you something?
Who needs a weapon to drop? Where are they?
Think I would buy you. I don't have enough though. Sorry.
Thank you.
The hunt begins.
I don't need a weapon.
Damn.
You don't.
Come on, let's go!
On my way.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna try and do this with the base weapon, of course.
Bunch of guys B.
Damn. I got flashed. The Phoenix flashed me.
One enemy remaining.
Who slay?
Spike down.
Let me
B.
ace, please. No.
I hate visiting on the
Yeah, that's a kid.
Where will they go this time?
He could be 13. I don't know. I believe him turning 11.
Why did I get called hacks?
I believe that.
I think they were talking about me. I don't know.
If they drop spike, let me know and then I can wall it off.
Okay.
Okay.
They'll probably go B. I mean A. Sorry. Yeah,
don't know,
they're
if it's-
probably going A. Watch out mid though. Still,
Spike, attacker spawn.
they drop spike.
Somebody's coming B.
Knocking them.
Fucking bitch.
Get out of here.
Reloading.
Damn.
Watch out.
Someone's an attacker spawn. Careful now.
Someone's on B side. I'm gonna go through B side.
Who died over
Oh, they're
there?
planting A. Planting A. I heard them
Spike
planting.
planted.
I literally have 2. Yeah.
Last player standing.
Freaking hell, they just came out of nowhere. There's 2 of them right over there. If you... Ninja defuse that shit.
Oh, that's my bad. I didn't know what I was doing.
Val stream.
Don't start resting.
I thought that I was in ranked. Oops.
Alright, I'm gonna hold down A.
I thought I clicked the competitive. But this is okay. It's probably better that I do a warm-up stream first anyway.
Rowena, let me buy you something. Please, you're so low on credits.
Their fear is betrayed up.
I really have no money. What was my offer? Do I want to play a D... Oh, a
It
death
might go
match?
B.
I do want to
Or
try
they
that.
could do the same thing they did last time. B, I think.
Damn, Cypher! Old as fuck and
I'm
you
gonna go
still
for B.
ass.
The hunt begins.
You're blind with fear.
One enemy remaining.
Spike down.
Spike down. Attacker spawn.
He spawned.
Careful now.
Last player standing.
Damn.
You got this, Reyna. I believe in you.
Loki, you could outwait her because we have Spike.
Yeah.
Don't aim for feats though.
30 seconds left.
Girl.
He's not AFK. He's not AFK. He just said AFK himself. Don't peek. Don't peek. Don't peek. He's coming. He's coming. Pull out your gun. Pull out your gun.
10 seconds left.
Don't let him kill you.
Run,
It's
run,
7
run,
seconds.
run, run, run.
Okay, you're good. You're
Nice.
good.
You should stop trying.
Sorry.
We don't gotta yell.
Sorry.
Match point.
Why the hell is he saying easy?
See, Valorant bitches be like 3 months old. When you play comp, can you play with me? I'm ass though, baby. I'm an iron, so you probably don't want to play with me. Another thing in deathmatch helps is muting the game and full sprinting because you have the advantage. You never have the advantage. Yeah. I'm sorry for the ads. Twitch is like broke as a joke right now.
Pretty sure they're going A.
Yeah, going A.
Joke's over. You're dead.
Yeah, they're pushing in. Oh my gosh, please help.
Oh my god.
Knocking them.
Ooh, I concussed her. Where'd she go?
Spike down A.
Hold up, don't come in this corner. Don't come in this corner. We have Spike. We have Spike. Don't rush.
Last player standing. One enemy remaining. Spike down A.
Watch your eyes.
Good job, GG's guys.
Defenders win.
Right. Okay, we out. Gonna go crawl under some blankets now.
Okay, Slay. Okay, cool. Okay, you wanted to play a death match. I'm not adding no child. You're fart for Pringles, right? Oh, why did it go back to that? Did anyone want to play a death match? Who plays Val? Oh wait, did you request a song that I missed, Joey? I'm so sorry. If Joey is still here. Because I know it's late. He may be in bed by now. You're not good at deathmatch? That's valid. That's valid, bae. I've never played a deathmatch before. I think I did good that game.
Match found.
You can't play them? They piss you off? That's valid. The comp piss you off, or?
Death
Oh.
match. Warm up.
What the fuck? Okay. Why am I ass? I only hit her for 140.
Y'all better keep up.
Okay.
Fight.
Don't hold back.
That'd be ass. Why did she have a vandal? Oh, you can buy. The fuck? Okay. I killed one. Okay, damn, she got me. Oh my god, I shot over her head.
Healer's down.
Aww. That's a wuss. That's like a bozo, by the way. I only did 74. Those people are insane. No, for real. This is... I'm not good at this. That's okay, though. Behind me. Oh, the bitch with his fucking op. Fuck the bitch at B with his op, by the way. The fuck? Am I ass? She shot me once in the head and I died!
Rowena down.
I hate the Astra. No, she's literally a bitch. I got fucked! This is so annoying. I'm so bad at this. Watch me die.
That's done.
Okay. I can't get more than 2, I swear. Damn.
Target down.
Who is Sage?
Healer's down.
Okay, I did 94 at least. Holy shit, I shot him once in the head and it wasn't even enough. You subscribe, but PayPal's being mean. And listen, that is completely okay. You are good, Lutz. Where the fuck? Okay, watch me die. You have to kill people like instantly, or else they just someone else just comes and hears and kills you. Let's see. Am I doing the worst? No. I don't think the Sage knows that you can buy. Ooh. The Viper! Oh my god, he killed... Yeah.
10 kills remaining.
Where is he? She's such a bitch! I think I aim too high. I think very frequently I shoot over people's heads. No, for real, she blasted me. I kind of love this, though. I feel like it's helping me get better. Sorry, guys. Fucking bitch, get over here.
5 kills remaining.
Have mercy! What? I'm getting spawn killed! I'm getting spawn killed! Oh my god. That's so embarrassing. Sorry. Fucking raise. Sorry, that scared me. Don't care.
One kill remaining.
My aim is so ass. Where even am I? Yeah, I'm literally so bad. I'm like at the very bottom. I am aiming! I am! Way over here. Someone over there? Yes.
Dominating. One minute remaining.
Damn. Oh, I got 19. I only got 19. That was not a slay. I got 10th place. Where am I? I guess I'm not here. Okay, slay. Yeah, that was not a slay. Should I play a comp? I'm not gonna make you play comp with me though, because that would be cheating. Oh, movement and reaction time. Okay, then that makes a lot of sense. I'm gonna play a rank. You can play unrated. I do want to play a ranked though. I didn't get to play one yet. I comp. My fingers batted it. Get out. This is kind of cute, I guess. I like the glitch pop skins. I know that a lot of people don't like the glitch pop skins, but I like them. However, the rest of these are ass. Oh my god, wait. I love these. The operator of this was in the shop for me the other day, and it was so cute. I loved it. Reyna is so sexy, by the way. I just needed you guys to know. Oh, wait! I forgot. I don't know if I have you added. I'm not adding this child. What is your thing? I completely forgot that you wanted to play, Lex. What is your name? Well, my titties look fat right now. I know y'all are. I'm joking. Oh, I forgot that's where you are from. I'm like, I know Lux from somewhere. I know Lux from somewhere. That's what it is. I thought that I played League with you, but no, I played Val with you. I'm gonna turn my AC off real quick because my feetsies are cold.
Making sure my voice chat is on. I can turn off automatic chat if you don't want me talking in your ear.
Match found.
This is like the 20th time I played Breeze today.
Oh
my
God.
goodness. Let's see
Hey,
who to play.
Insta-lock.
Who to play.
The Insta-lock raise? This bitch would be at the top. Better be first place.
You're taking all the characters I'm good at.
No. Let's be honest. Okay.
Did I take your character? If I did, I'm so sorry. My bad.
You're okay. You're okay. I meant to say that in
Oh,
party.
okay. Sorry.
To see that I've been the best I can be, but I don't think you can stand to be. Don't see me. And
Your name is
I don't-
interesting.
Oh, yeah, I get that a lot, but yeah.
Not you.
Oh, my bad.
Specify.
I was talking.
Please, the cutoff. The cutoff. I was talking.
I was doing really good earlier. Let's see if I can continue that streak.
Oh, I will not. I'm gonna let you know right now. I will not be doing any bit of good.
I think as a controller, just kind of stay back. I would not focus on getting, kills.
Oh, 100. I try my best to. My job is to get on site, hold the site, and sit there and watch stuff happen.
Astra, it is delightful
Yeah.
to see you.
Me killing people is a
I'm at your
last
service,
resort, but
mademoiselle.
you know what? It happens sometimes when my teammates are bad. Whose name were you talking about? You got cut off in the
Yo-
select.
Oh yeah, I was saying your name was cute and funny.
Slay.
Slay.
God.
I'm
Is
gonna
that
put
a
my
hate crime?
teleporters up here. I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna get trampled. I'm so scared.
You're
Oh no,
okay.
someone disconnected.
I need a star.
Okay. Oh my god!
I don't think they're here.
I heard noise mid and I just died in the little thingy.
Careful.
Your Raina's up
died?
top. Watch.
I've got a single bullet from the hunter.
Three down.
Alright, wasted entirely.
Okay. Oh.
Spike planted. One enemy remaining.
I'm going to put this
There's a
here.
fly that just tickled me.
They planted it B. Yeah.
Come on, go ahead.
The sage about to carry you. Three of us, one of him. Let's just try and get one person diffusing and the rest watching.
Let Sage get their ace.
I will not die here.
Oh,
Blasphemy.
Good job.
No worries,
Okay,
Charlie.
sick.
No worries.
That was beautiful. A little rough around the edges, but we
the
did
strat
it.
this round is don't die.
Exactly. I'm gonna just try and do better than the last.
Going to Astral to do them Astral Guardian things I do.
I'm gonna go mid, right here. This is my favorite spot.
Oh, there's a fly in my house. It's like tickling me.
He's just enjoying the show.
Enemy spotted A.
Yep.
Concussing him.
Got one.
Spike
Silva
down A.
is being mean to me.
Reloading.
He went up.
Okay. Oh,
Oh,
what happened?
she bonked me right in my face.
One enemy remaining. Last player standing.
That Reyna's sus. That Reyna's sus. She only hit me for 44.
She also killed me with a ghost?
She dinged me last time with the headshot ghost and killed me.
Thirty seconds left. Spike planted.
Ooh, you can pick up Vandal. Great job.
Nice.
Slay. Why is this Sage carrying
Sage carrying
us?
right now?
Your duty
For
is
real.
not to paint. Check. Charges. Check.
So what I mean?
Brakes. Nowhere in sight.
Exactly. You hate chocolate? Why do you hate? I'm not a big fan of chocolate either, to be honest. Okay,
Heading to
I'm
the
gonna
above.
put one. Where am I?
I don't understand the concept of ads on a live stream. It makes 0 sense to me.
Oh, I'm stupid.
Oh, not the omen smoke. I'm scared.
Enemy spotted B.
Man,
Taking that back.
shit back.
You think I'll survive if I go down here? Oh, the answer was no.
The moan.
Sem 78 Sage.
Blasting them.
Don't die.
Last player standing. Spike planted.
Nice.
Hell yeah. Nice try, nice try.
Unfortunate.
I literally got him once in the head and I just stopped for some reason.
Now I know how annoying my healing can
That was so annoying of me.
I am so broke currently. I'm going to just go full headhunter and ghost, and then we'll see what happens.
I probably shouldn't be buying this much, but no. Might as well.
We got to
Because
bury that
I usually
teleporting
play his
torch.
chamber. I don't know
you're
what my
like, you'll
issue
eat
is.
one because it was like a single row of Hershey bar. And first of all, nasty. Second of all, made your teeth hurt. Drink tea.
No!
Exactly. I feel like
I'm
my
on smoke.
teeth always just hurt. Where do we need?
Concealment.
No smoking A? Aw. Go away.
Spike planted.
I don't know how that didn't blind me.
Ghost boy, bye bye.
Yeah.
One enemy remaining.
Just wasting money, don't mind me, guys.
Beautiful job.
I kind of forgot.
I will not die here.
Ah!
Oh,
Oh my god, it was so close.
that was scary.
Okay, which
I did
gun
get
to
two
fix
before I
this
went
I
down.
don't know
though.
where I got this gun, but
Gun here.
it's amazing.
Fine.
Oh, and it's a phantom? Very nice.
Whatever killjoy
Anybody want
had,
this?
I picked it up and it was so slayful.
I think Wonky does.
I am with
What
you.
happened?
We are strong.
What happened?
Kind of worried about this setup because Rowena got my ass last time. What?
I'm so sorry.
I'm being bullied.
And concealment. Get it. Grenade.
Enemy mid.
She's just slaying right now. Never mind, she died.
Knocking them. Spotted.
Spike down mid. Last player standing.
Oops. Ow.
See, Rowena just comes out of nowhere.
He's evil.
Reyna hit me anyway.
Take a breath now. Release the tension.
And she like consistently
Let's go.
gets
Get a
headshots.
drop. Thanks.
Damn, I can't afford shit.
Need a drop.
Please. Or just a little
Oh,
spike.
I'm broke, I'm
Fantastic.
sorry.
Thanks.
You're okay. I saw that the Rays had money and I was like, I would like to buy an ability maybe.
Woo! Let's start.
Game's bad? Yeah, I'm bad.
I'm gonna
Shut up, Weekly.
a thingy.
They're in snake vibe.
Recovering it.
It's B.
Okay,
Well, I
they're
think so.
mid.
Anyway.
Oh, they went through mid.
Blasting it. Obscuring vision.
Oh shit, I'm fucked. Killjoy is somewhere over here.
Spike planted.
Finally! God damn.
Last player
Oh, no.
standing.
I'm just gonna save. There's no way I stop that.
Oh yeah, I would just watch it though.
Oh, come on.
Nice. Up.
No, it was a nice
I
try.
just wanted it. I was like
Trust
3
me,
fans
they
them.
will make mistakes. When they do, take advantage.
I'll go with this one. We appreciate Valor. Weekly, you missed our racial debate. You get your money up, not your funny up. Rawr. Bitch, I just talked about finally getting a J-O-B.
Many enemies made.
Man, what the fuck? What, girl? Psst, where am I?
Here comes the party.
Here comes the party, indeed.
Enemy spotted mid. Enemy spotted mid.
I take them out.
Spike planted.
Ah! Rowena!
One enemy remaining.
Real.
Oh my god, it scared me.
Enemy defender spawn.
Jesus Christ. Huh. You walked over it. Can I, Oh, hi.
Oops.
I knew. I was just trying to kill the
They
person that was
didn't
over here.
actually think that would work.
I would have given you the other half, but I was nervous.
You're okay.
Anyone have any splints? I may have jammed my fingers. Multiple fingers.
You know, holding your gun and you're on top of another one, just press G. It's going to instantly pick up the gun on the floor without looking. Ah! I didn't know that. I would look towards it and go F. That would have definitely saved me there. Delayed, we appreciate power. Appreciate power.
I have my ult, but I'm like far too scared to use it. Okay.
Without knocking them.
Bitch.
No. I missed. Are you kidding me?
Spike planted.
I'm so grateful for the smoke right now.
I did not even see him up there. Oh my god.
Your duty is
Oh my god, my duty's not
Someone
over.
is still behind that thing.
Last player standing.
He
Holy
TP'd right
shit,
behind
guys.
all of us.
Yes, he did.
No one saw that.
We have plenty of time, oh. Here and now.
God
Be
damn.
here and now.
He sat there and looked at me for a second.
We're the sister squad.
Oh yeah.
Was I just hate crimed?
No, we're all girls.
As one.
You know what? Valid.
Careful.
Ah, shit.
Bitch ass Omen
getting
and
better
Reyna
at
probably doing the
smokes.
same shit again.
Oh,
Passing him.
gross.
Yeah, he's literally there again.
He's behind those boxes.
Sage is like a main just watching.
What the hell
Spike
is happening?
planted.
I'm not stupid right now. I'm a little stupid. I'm a little stupid.
You're okay.
Enemy spotted mid.
Last player
Ooh, they were
standing.
both behind me. No!
Okay,
Come
I only
back.
have like 78 grenades left. Hopefully that's enough.
So the strategy is don't ever peek Rowena ever.
Real. She's just mean.
I just lagged hella hard.
I'm streaming worlds for drops.
I doubt they're gonna come B, but I will.
Wait, what am I streaming
come over here.
world? Oh!
Just so that I don't have to be mid
I
again.
didn't do the thingy. I actually forgot to do the thing that you guys told me to do. I'm so sorry. I don't think that I'm going
I
to
don't
watch
think anybody's
worlds.
back here, Sage.
Got it concussing him.
Oh, she got concussed at least.
Good attempt.
That bitch and her op.
Omen killed.
Okay, that's fine.
You sent a link in Discord, but if you watch the live stream on Insta. Thank you. Nowhere
Spike
to
planted.
run. That's a really bad ult. Literally no one is in that direction, but go off, Sova.
Careful.
I'm so bad.
Are you scared?
One enemy remaining.
Reloading.
One can.
We're not gonna
defuse while
make
one watches.
Yeah, he's to the right, in like the main area.
Just run now. We don't defuse. Gotta make it
player
decision faster.
standing.
Reloading.
No, I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it. Oh shit.
Slay.
Oh my god.
So Chamber's more than just a nice suit. Well done.
Whew. Damn. I believe I'm a much better attacker than defender. I swear that we'll have a comeback. I promise.
The only thing I hate about defense is just like not knowing what side to take. It's always such a responsibility, especially if you're wrong. Then you're like you have to walk across like the walk of shame. To the
No,
other
it's
side.
so embarrassing.
It's refreshing that they keep going mid though. So it's like you can't be 100% wrong. Oh, wonderful.
Spike planted.
I'm all the way over here. I feel like all the way around.
Oh, come on.
With knocking them. That creature is dead.
Trust, I trust.
There. Last player standing.
Yeah. At least I got the Reyna.
Last round in the half. Spend everything. Hoarding
Well, I
money
don't
is
have
useless
anything
now.
to spend. Oh, my back. Oh, my back.
I'm gonna go Guardian. Let's just hope I can hit my shots.
Next time is now, fam.
I'll set this up. I'm gonna put it here. And we're not gonna use teleporters.
Enemy A. Enemy spotted A. Enemy spotted A.
Guys, I think there's an enemy spotted A.
Blasting them.
Those
Pulling them
ways.
in. Spike planted.
I trust, I trust.
Damn.
Last player standing.
Okay. Hello?
Nice try.
I don't know what happened.
Switching sides.
They're going to scatter from my stuff.
It's okay. This
Super
is
easy to
comeback
pick
time.
off.
Comeback time. I was gonna get him in the head and then there was a smoke in my face.
Get away from me. Steady. No, honest play.
If we could just win the pistol round, I think we'll be okay.
I believe.
Charlie, like move from here.
No. No.
Spike down mid.
Oh man, I love wasting money. Oh shit.
Opponent's killed.
There's somebody behind in mid. Fade behind you. Bless behind you.
Sova removed. For you.
Plant. That's spike. Who's
I know
spike?
they're here.
Plant.
Me.
One enemy remaining.
Oh god.
Spike down mid. Last player standing.
I trust.
Good
Nice.
job.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh, it scared the shit out of me.
None of my stuff has
Do I know what
malfunctioned yet.
insanity is?
Can we celebrate
Me?
that?
Do you think that I'm going insane? Doing the same thing and expecting a different outcome? Is that what I am?
What skin is this? I love it. I want to go tunnel, but I just have a really strong feeling that Rain is gonna be there.
Got to target a star. I'll find you. Train harder. Obscuring vision. I need a blocking vision. Spike planted.
Oh, somebody is behind.
Nightmare's over. Imposter killed. Enemy spotted A.
God, I keep lagging. What the fuck?
Blocking vision. One enemy remaining.
But he's
Oh,
trash and don't play it, but just no scope me with a Marshall.
Killer,
Let's go.
My own style where I take
Let's
killer.
go.
Gear up, stay safe. We're going back in.
I
Thank
bet.
you. You okay? If you've got better plays, always ask. I don't mean to hog.
Oh no. I'm just so used to dying with it. That's all.
Real. After doing something, you're expecting something different. Well, what did I do that was the same?
what? I can put my gadget there? That's insane. OP placement.
Take this
I
time.
wonder if I can put my.
Where are you?
Ooh.
130.
Excuse me? Hello?
Concealment.
Sova has my van.
Enemy A.
What is that?
They were right
Spike
next to
down
me.
A.
That's my bad because I didn't check
No
that corner.
charges. Last player standing.
My bad.
There's someone behind. I know there is.
I died? Well, I can't prevent death.
Don't worry. Don't think it, eh?
Very hard to prevent death. We need to win this round. Let's try for B. I'll have my ult and a point. You just did the same thing? Exactly. So leave me be.
Gotta keep lagging. What's server early on? Killjoy's there?
I need my ult.
Blocking vision.
Your duty is not over. So what I miss? For you.
You guys can rotate.
Yeah,
You should behind. Spike down B.
Oh my god, that's good.
damn.
Last player standing.
I can't
my
even get a
God.
shot. They headshot me non-stop.
Real.
They want to dance? I'll lead.
Okay. That was not a slay. Incredibly unslayful. What did you just watch? The worst case scenario.
Stay focused.
Oh my god.
Reloading.
Man, he's so fucking annoying, like.
Blasting him.
Reloading.
The hunt begins.
Grenade!
Got to target a star.
Oh,
Got to target a star.
girl.
Concealment.
Trap destroyed.
Spike planted.
Oh!
Many enemies, A. Enemy.
Oh!
One dead.
They just behind. Oh,
I took too long. I
you're all
took too
dead.
long.
Okay, wonderful. What are you doing swimmingly?
Last
Where the
player
fuck did Sage
standing.
go?
I call you Charlie because it
It's
means you're
PK
my
success when
friend.
they don't move.
But maybe I should call
Stop!
you Cassia because you follow.
I'm literally just bad, okay? I'm literally just bad. I need a comeback, except we might just lose this. And that's okay if we just lose it.
Focus now. Eyes off me.
Spike down.
How did I miss that? Oh, thank God.
This hoe and her
Sage,
goddamn
Sage.
op.
Enemy down. Enemy spotted me.
One enemy remaining.
Ooh!
I would like to quit lagging, please. Oh, I guess I should have expected that. I heard him ult, but I didn't think anything about it.
Last player standing.
Barrier created.
I believe.
Light planted.
I
Nice
suck.
try.
I'm so sorry, guys. My
You
bad.
okay? Not that deep. It's Valorant.
Bro's top fragging and he's apologizing.
No, real.
Clutch.
I remember my first defuse.
Match point.
Let them try to get through me.
My favorite gun!
We're just gonna do this.
Guys, Phantom is goated.
Rise and bring glory. Well divided.
Oh.
Enemy A.
Trust.
Spike planted.
Bomb buddy out.
Concealment.
Grenade.
Killer.
Who is it? It's Omen. I'm gonna die.
Player standing.
I died. Omen and Sage are behind and... That was nice.
Oh my god, nice try.
I tried.
Damn.
Defenders win.
At least I got 2 tops. I mean 2 heads. I got 2 heads at least. Oh, I feel bad. That poor Sage top fragging. Guys, don't even look. Don't even look. Oh my god. My god.
Comp is stressful.
Yeah. I'm sorry we lost.
I mean, I don't mind that much.
Okay, I'll probably play
Match
like
found.
one more and
I have
then
such an unhealthy obsession with this game. I play it all day, every day. I'd play comp more, but I don't like playing it alone because I don't want to get flamed.
real. I got Astra.
I won't play Chamber this time.
P? What if I went ways? I haven't played Raze in a really long time. Would we get smokes? I don't know if Bessie's gonna play smokes, but we'll need them.
I am on a higher plane, Charlie. Literally.
You've played comp once, and that was your last rank game? Really? What happened? Was it that bad?
We're gonna win. I can feel it in my bones.
Manifesting.
Exactly.
My back.
Oh no, enemy chamber.
You hate Valorant? Valorant is the worst game. Second worst game, because I think League of Legends takes the place for first. Ooh, my neighbor is yelling. He's mad about something. And my upstairs neighbors are just banging around.
Where'd you get that card?
Anyone agree to
Me?
work in this cold place?
Yeah.
Ooh, that I don't even know if I remember. I'll have to check if it's from the past or if it's from like a contract. Wee. I hate attacking.
Xbox?
It's
I
the
keep
battle
wanting to
pass.
say it's my favorite, but honestly, I think I'm getting bored of it.
I'll find
You. Ah!
Brilliant. My haunt did absolutely nothing.
Where?
Enemy mid.
Okay.
There.
Is she still up there? What the fuck is she doing?
I killed her. She should
I'm not gonna put up with that.
Spike planted.
Oh, you killed her?
Yeah, I killed her, but someone came behind me and shot. The chamber killed me from behind.
I planted. I'm scared. No, 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 Viper! Viper, no! Oh, thank you. Oh, shit.
This fucking chamber.
Chamber 60.
A lady.
Last player standing.
Shit.
Good attempt.
One enemy remaining.
Down.
Damn. Your Phoenix and
Hey,
Sage
Phoenix,
are duo.
chuck it with all this
This is
Okay.
just a
Nice
warm-up
wins.
round. We got this.
We better.
Should I play some stars in this reality?
That means our KO is by himself. Your last rank, your bottom frag was 017. Holy shit, that's quite the bottom frag. Okay, Chamber's bitch ass over here.
Don't die.
I think Raze is above us again. And the same thing happened again!
The chamber is not fucking playing.
Same thing happened! She went to the same spot and he watched her back. So
Spike
annoying.
planted.
Enemy spotted B.
I'm lagging again.
Spotted B.
Bam.
Wow, that was amazing. Did y'all see that? I'm never gonna be able to pull it off again.
Why didn't I see it? I'm sorry.
Enemy
I was watching someone else.
Careful now. Going up.
Do you want to defuse? Would it be so
One
cool?
enemy remaining. Last player standing.
It would have been
This
nice if you had told me they were there.
Oh my god, next time smoke the chambers
Y'all better keep up.
full so you can swing it. You're so right.
One
Alright, guys,
second,
I got
dear.
this. Just think
I gotta
about
visit
your
the
favorite
Astral
dinner
to play
food.
some
That's
stars.
my strategy. My favorite dinner food is, I don't know. McDonald's spicy chicken sandwich.
Real. I love a good spicy.
If Raze
chicken.
jumps up here, I could probably get her ass.
I can smoke her.
It just depends. Yep. What a wonderful haunt. I'm so good at this character.
Bring them down.
Spike planted.
Reloaded. Let's play.
Absolutely, I do not.
Watch your eyes.
Bring them down.
Wait.
Someone's A.
Uh-oh.
Chamber's such a bug.
One enemy remaining.
Is he still there? I'm scared.
I will not die here.
Oh. Gotta watch while the sage is diffusing.
Nice.
Gotta hold her back.
They stumbled. Now is our chance.
See what I tell you. Think about your favorite dinner food. Totally wins rounds.
Exactly.
I'm gonna go A and hopefully not die alone.
Buckwell, look at Shorty Buckwell, taking shots, spotting up, yeah, now we Buckwell.
Knife deployed.
Hey, you deploy that knife.
Marked one.
Okay, they're A. I didn't tell that in comms, but,
I need us
you know.
blasting up.
Oh no no no! How did he shoot me through the wall? Through the Viper wall.
I guess I fucked that.
Welcome to my world.
And she ulti.
Spike planted.
Oh.
Useless individual.
Rest.
Kick them out.
Last player standing.
This chamber is relentless.
That was a very messy kill on that
This is
raise.
crazy. It feels like we've been doing this forever. Anyone else feel like that?
Just me? Okay.
Like that was a very messy kill, but I did it. I got 2. I have to pee. The fucking pee.
Together.
You can see further in smoke if I aim low. Oh. I see.
Enemy mid.
I don't know if
Setting
I
up
want to
B.
fight that guy.
Enemy spotted.
I keep lagging.
Spike planted.
Man, fuck off. This is so sad. This is so
Bring
sad.
them down.
Last player standing.
I'll survive a denture too.
Oh, please, bro. He's so insane. He's so annoying and mean. Never see Astra? I love her. I don't think that I'm using my abilities enough this round, I will be honest.
Are we sure this is an
The tip
iron
about
lobby?
Astra is my smoke in the outer ring. My stun is stuck in the smaller ring when you zoom in close. Oh.
No, 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 chamber, fuck.
I think that's there.
Come on, let's go.
Pulling them in.
Maybe I can get him to pull it out? No, that was ass and I didn't do anything.
Spike planted.
And I'm bad.
Opponent killed.
Obviously.
Reload him.
Oh, give me that.
Reload him. Flash. Someone A.
One enemy remaining.
Oh.
Careful now. Reload him.
Fire in the hole.
Going up.
Last player standing.
Damn. When you play some, there's like gold
Viper
rings.
believes she's in control.
This is so.
She is not.
I'm so ass. I'm just ass. I mean, I guess I'm doing average, but I'm like ass. And so it's pulling me back from first. No. I don't have any money. Okay.
Clear to engage. Weapons hot.
You're okay.
Hi, I'm pissed.
Oh, she's pissed.
That's done.
Oh, they got her killed though.
Oh my goodness.
You will not kill my allies.
And she fucking res.
Bunch of guys mid.
Bunch of.
Enemy in attacker spawn.
No one walks away.
Train harder.
I killed them.
The fuck hurt me? Oh.
Enemy suppressed.
One enemy remaining.
Reloading.
Last player standing.
Flash.
That was so stupid of me. Nice try.
That's rough.
It's my bad. I was reloading when I walked up to her.
My purpose.
I'm not gonna go mid anymore.
Yeah. Refresh this. Something is not updated.
Guns up. Get deadly.
I'm not seeing anyone A.
Spike planted.
Careful now.
Right there.
Find you.
Bring them down.
Oh, there's a wall there.
Reloading.
How lovely.
Bunch of guys B.
Bring them down. Concealment. Take hold. Well divided.
I'm not sure what to do about this situation.
Last player standing. Long.
Okay. My goodness.
Buy stuff, ka-ching, little skrrr, then we're done. Yeah?
Low key. Okay. Valid. I understand why.
Oh my god, I'm so broke.
I still feel alive.
Most of my problem is I don't understand what's wrong. Like, I don't know what I'm
Simmer
doing
down,
wrong.
Babylon. Follow me.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of try and look back at every time I die and be like, damn, that I died because I did blah blah blah, but it still gets difficult.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a good. If only we were all over there.
Spike planted.
They're blind with fear.
No way I got someone with that.
No, you don't.
Enemy spotted A.
He's so mean. 52 on
Reload him.
chamber.
Come on, let's
They
go.
turn to dust.
Embarrassing. Someone's A.
One enemy remaining.
Three of us, one of them was defeated.
No charge. Come on, please.
Good job!
Save the day.
That was
Did
me.
it!
No worries, Charlie. No worries.
Yeah. My mother makes me sound like a child. I am 19.
You're okay.
Let's get this done. Suppressor. Enemy suppressor.
Just the chamber. Literally a bitch.
Mid is so scary for what? Raise a day.
Bring them down. Concussing him.
Your duty is not over.
Spike planted.
Ah, I was reloading.
Welcome to my world.
Go get some.
I'm just so bad. I just can't live. That's my beef, is I just can't survive.
Come on.
Last player standing.
Too many tummy shots.
I don't understand.
Target 86.
It was just too many stomach shots.
3 kills.
What did you say?
There were just too many, like, torso, like, stomach shots. I think if you would have aimed up just a baby bit, you would have had her there. I say that as someone who aims for feet, though. So.
Now we are here. Here.
I think usually I have good crosshair placement. It's just caught me off guard. Which is what they keep doing this entire game.
Listen, I never have good crosshair placement, so it is okay. I know what's supposed to be going on. Execution, however.
I mean, I'm not fretting that much. I mean, I know it's just a game, it's just frustrating.
Oh, yes.
Chamber! I'm not going to peek that. Good luck, though.
Knocking them.
Oh my god, I killed Chamber! Holy shit.
Oh,
I am at 11 health, though.
literally me too.
They are all over there. How did I die?
Spike down. Attacker spawn. Last player standing.
You're getting eaten alive.
Real. We have spikes, so we have spikes. No need to push them.
Spike planted.
Oh no, they took it. Never mind. I lied to you.
One enemy remaining.
Beautiful. Nice try.
Last
Sad.
round before the switch.
Hold up. We're not coming back.
This was brutal.
Trying to have with. We're gonna make a comeback, I swear.
All I gotta do is try.
Me and KO, we're gonna go mid. And
Big
hopefully not die.
yawn.
Because they're always here. I'm gonna throw my haunt, and then I'm going to not peek. They destroyed it. Great, I got 0 information. That's wonderful.
God. They're heading B.
Okay.
Here.
You will not
Cool
kill
down.
my allies.
You want to play? Let's play.
Kitchen.
Spike planted.
Oh shit.
Hello?
Oh,
Did you see her little boom bot?
yeah.
Last player standing.
I literally didn't hear you. Oh my god.
Wow.
Shut up, Brennan. That's like, oh my god, when I went to go take
Switching
a shit and she
sides.
didn't wipe my ass for me. Like, shut up. Well, shut up. It's next hour. Where are you seeking? Where you find me? Okay, this is where I make my comeback. This is where I make my comeback. This is where I make my comeback. I believe.
Where are you?
Okay, Raze is behind.
Oh, why don't we just rotate? not breaking no damn wall. Who died? And he died like.
Dude.
Reloading.
Oh god. This race is crazy.
Enemy last player standing. Spike down A.
Satisfying.
Team Ace.
That's depressing.
Don't get shot. Human brains are hard to replace.
Oh wait, no. I gotta drop the link. Gotta at least drop the link if I'm gonna take an L.
Fair. Oh.
Whoa. Whoa.
Enemy spotted.
I just behind once again. Laggy again.
We ain't gonna follow you. You're a loser. Like, well, why not?
Got concussing.
Oh.
He D-worded.
Sage died.
Reloading.
Last player standing. Spike
What the
down
frick?
A.
I don't know. I outfragged him, so I think you should follow me.
Match point.
You want me serious? You got it.
The chamber's smurfing? Cool. I assumed that they were smurfing.
Dig deep.
Enemy spotted. A.
Find you.
Oh no, God. Okay.
Blocking vision.
Enemy spotted.
Reloading. Going up.
Spike planted.
Watch your eyes.
Blocking vision.
One enemy remaining.
Bring them down. Bring them down. Reloading.
Come on, come on.
Flawless.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
We have plenty of time, oh. Here and now.
My chamber being mad.
Here and now.
Their fears betrayed them.
Phoenix, why don't you shut the fuck up?
Enemy spotted. A.
Enemy you.
Without blasting up.
Wonderful hunt, please. Once again.
Careful now.
Flashbang.
Going up.
Oh.
Without a concealment.
Reloading.
Spike down A.
39 on the Viper. Chamber's right behind her.
Last player standing.
Nice try, guys. GG.
Defenders win.
I hate
Anyway.
life over a comp game.
No, for real. Like, chill. Listen, it's okay. It's okay. Okay, that one's definitely gonna be my last one because I need to eat. Oh,
Yeah, that's fair.
I need to eat.
I gotta
need
walk
to
my
lay
dog
down.
anyways.
Thanks for playing with me, GG's.
Yeah, it's so fun. We should play even when you're not streaming, cause.
Of course. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
This. Y'all. I'm sleepy. I missed Joey's last song request. I feel really bad. But you know what? I'll get it later. We'll just get that later. Anyway, y'all. Good fucking night. I'm gonna lay my little head down. Yeah, I'm just gonna lay my head down.